1 year of Kiehl's. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a beauty video and I'm going to be reviewing 1 year of Kiehl's products. I started using Kiehl's a little over a year ago after I got severely sunburned and I needed some really good skin treatment that I knew was proven, that I knew would work, that I knew wouldn't require a ton of trial and error from me. My dermatologist actually suggested some of these products, but after I started using the first few products and realized that they worked really good with my skin, I just went full steam ahead and I've been using Kiehl's ever since. I don't use Kiehl's exclusively. I do use other products including Sunday Riley, The Ordinary, Neutrogena. I use high-end, I use mid-range, and I definitely do drugstore. But this, I would consider Kiehl's in the mid-range to high-end of the price ranges because some of the stuff can get pretty pricey. So let's get started. So the first thing I got was this Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. And this is made with activated C, white birch, and peony. Don't know what peony is. I think it's like kind of a flower or something. I've worn this and I still do use this from time to time. I don't use it twice a day like they recommended. I did use it twice a day. It did not fade my sunspots, but it did fade some other hyperpigmentation that I had on my face. It made my overall face much brighter and gave it more clarity. Brightening isn't the same as lightening. You're not bleaching your skin per se. You're just making things, you're giving your skin more clarity. You're brightening it up, you're evening it out. And that is exactly what happened when I used this product. I really, really liked it. And along with the serum, I used the moisturizer along with it, and I loved this stuff. This jar for 1.7 ounce of this moisturizing treatment, it costs $58. It's a big reason why I actually stopped using it because it was really, really expensive. And this serum, which is 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, cost me $133. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. The 1 ounce bottle, which is the smallest that you can buy, is about $50. When I told my dermatologist that I was using this, she said this is more for people who have like really extreme hyperpigmentation. She said you really don't need to keep using this. If it were someone who had a lot of like acne scars and a lot of hyperpigmentation on their face, or even if their whole face had hyperpigmentation, which happens a lot, you'll see people whose necks and chests are significantly lighter than their face because their face has mostly hyperpigmentation. Something like this would be excellent for them. But for me, my face is mostly the same color outside of a few areas. He just suggested that I just move over to vitamin C for the anti-aging properties. As far as I know, this does not have anti-aging properties, so I stopped using it. I definitely recommend it for people who really want to get their skin tone even and bright with lots of clarity. This is a really good product. Move to vitamin C, and I use their powerful line reducing concentrate with 12.5% vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. This is their vitamin C serum. So this serum cost me about $62. Along with that, I decided to start using their Ultra Facial Cream. So I used this, and I will say at first I really did not like this. I thought it felt funny on my face. It felt a little grainy, and it just had this, I don't know, it had like this powdery kind of finish that I really didn't like. I did see a huge difference in my face after maybe 2 weeks of using it. It looked more supple, it looked plumper, it looked smoother, and I especially noticed the difference on my hands. They looked like Photoshop. That's the best way. They looked really blurred. So the so this vitamin C gave my skin this blurring effect. And even though I can't always see it on my face, I definitely saw it on my hands. So I knew it was working. I stopped using it after the first bottle because, again, I just thought there's gotta be some better vitamin C serums. It was $62 for this little bottle. And I just thought it has to be something better out there. So I tried other vitamin C serums. I tried Mario Badescu, I tried The Ordinary, I tried something else and I can't remember the name because it was just so forgettable. And I didn't find that any of those other serums worked as well on my skin as the Kiehl's did. And now that I have tried other serums and I've gone back to this one, I really appreciate what I have. I really, really do. This is great, great stuff. This is the best that I have tried. Now that I know what it does, it blurs my skin, it blurs my pores. There is like instant gratification. You get the instant results when you use this particular vitamin C serum. And it probably has a lot to do with the fact that it has hyaluronic acid in it, so that plumps up your skin even more. But now that I know what this does to my skin, I doubt that I will ever use a different vitamin C serum unless someone else, you know, suggests something. I might try something else, but this is number one for me right now. I don't like that it costs so much. I still don't really like the consistency. It is a little grainy. I do like that they have it in this plastic bottle and it's dark, so it's not going to go bad really quickly. Okay, I had to stop for a minute to put my hair up because it was getting on my damn nerves. I think that we were talking about the Ultra Facial Cream. This is what I have. So this is for this 1.7 fluid ounce jar, 50 milliliters, that is $29.50. I like this a lot. This was a very good moisturizer. I have no complaints. I repurchased this a couple of times. I just thought that $30 for a little jar like this was a bit much. I didn't think it was extraordinary. This Kiehl's Classic Face Cream offers continuous moisture replenishment for dry skin throughout the day with adventure-tested protection from severe weather. And I did wear this in the winter, actually, and it worked really well. The moisturizer that I have replaced this with, I have not worn it in cold weather, so I have no idea if it will be as good as the Kiehl's in, you know, the snow and in 5-degree weather the way this was. If it's not, I will go and repurchase it. And so I'm using the Superfluid Daily UV Defense, a lightweight sunscreen that helps protect against the first signs of aging. That really got to me because that is one of my main skin concerns. This has advanced UVA, UVB technology and antioxidant vitamin E protection for everyday use. I do like this. This bottle costs $38, which for sunscreen, I think it's pretty reasonable. Put a little bit on my hands just so you guys can see how, so it's very liquidy. It does have that kind of sunscreen smell to it. As you can see, when you rub it in, I'm gonna rub this all in. There's absolutely no white cast, and I'm pretty brown. I'm a brown girl, and there's no white cast there, which actually sold me on this. I've noticed that depending on what kind of makeup I use, it might not react as well as I would want it to. Sometimes it kind of beads up under my makeup. Just depends on which one I'm wearing. I am going to repurchase this. I do like this. It is very dark girl friendly. It's a little tiny gritty, but as you can see, it rubs right in. It doesn't leave any kind of cast, which is very hard to find when you're a brown girl. And next, we're gonna go to something else I really enjoyed. This was the Ultra Facial Oil-Free Gel Cream. This is like Glam Glow and Neutrogena Hydro Boost, which I really enjoy. I like both of those. So a lot of brands now have this oil-free kind of hydration gel that you put on instead of regular moisturizer. A 1.7 fluid ounce jar, $29.50, so $30. It has no scent, which I really love. I do like this. Out of all of the gel moisturizers I've tried, this is my favorite, but I don't use it anymore because I don't think that it is good enough to justify $30. I just don't think that it is that much better than some drugstore brands that I've tried. Although, the fact that this has no smell, it's making me reconsider, because what I'm currently using, the Neutrogena, I do like it, but that smell, I just really don't like scents in my skincare products. So I might repurchase this. I haven't decided. I don't know. We'll see. I like it. I recommend it. I'm just not using it right now. The Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. You can see that I used this a couple of times, and I actually got this for free. This was one of the full-size samples that I got free with my purchase. I didn't see any point in it, to be honest. I do have large pores on my nose, but it's just a pain. It's a pain to do masks, especially when you have a rather extensive skincare routine. Just trying to fit this in, it just was a bummer, and I didn't see any results after the first few times I used them, and I got impatient and I never used it again. So let's see how much this costs. Yeah, this is a 5 ounce jar. This is $33. I would like to reduce the pores on my nose, so I think that I'm going to give this another shot, and maybe I'll do an update video after I do. Next we have the Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. I bought the smallest container of this. Let's see. So this tiny little container, and I've been using this for about 6 months. I think I got this in December or January or something. It's very creamy. It does not smell like avocado at all. I find it very soothing and creamy under the eye, very hydrating, very moisturizing. I do have very dry, very rough under eyes, and so I need an extra boost of moisture that regular moisturizer just does not give me. This works well under makeup. I use this every day. I use this at night before I go to sleep. Will I buy this again? This was $29 for this little jar. Yes, I will buy this again because it keeps my eyes hydrated and moisturized, and I probably have another 2 months left out of this. So $30 every 6 to 8 months. I mean, that's not bad at all. And next up is my absolute favorite Kiehl's product. I will never ever be without this product. This is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I love this stuff. I put this on every single night. This is my favorite skincare product, period. My face felt instantly different the next morning in a good way. It felt better the next morning after using this. And the 1 ounce bottle is $47. Makes my face supple and smooth and moisturized and plump. And if I don't do anything else after I brush and floss my teeth, I'm putting this on along with my lip balm. I definitely recommend that. And we are coming to the end, and these are deluxe samples again. This was the Nourishing Dry Body Oil. As you can see, I haven't used too much of that. I'm just not a fan of body oil. Let me see. It smells nice, I think. Yes, it smells really nice. It almost has like a very faint pineapple smell almost. I don't know, I might use it. This is the, let me actually pull this up. Calendula Herbal Extract Alcohol Free. It has some kind of, I don't know, it has some kind of something at the bottom, some kind of petals or leaves or something it has in it. Yeah, it says here on the side that these are actually the petals, the calendula petals at the bottom. I didn't like this. I don't think that it did much. I really don't use toners much. And it didn't smell funny, but once I got it on my skin, it did. But it doesn't smell funny here. I'm just not into toners, and I just didn't find that this did much of a difference. I saw no evidence that this worked. My skin didn't feel any different. I didn't have like that tingling or that clean sensation that you get when you use a toner. Just not a fan. Wouldn't recommend it, wouldn't buy it again. I just really recommend the skincare line. I know that it's expensive and I know that it's not for everyone, but if you can afford it, I think that it's a good entry into skincare. So it's nice to have gentle products like this with really good active ingredients, with a lot of moisturizers, and sometimes you need those extra added ingredients to acclimate your skin into whatever skincare products you want to use. If I hadn't started with Kiehl's, I would have had a much steeper learning curve getting into skincare products. So I really think that for beginners, that's where you should start. A unified, consumer-friendly skincare line. They help you in the beginning and they will help take you to that next step. I hope you enjoyed this video. My Kiehl's 1 year, definitely worth the coin for most of these products. If you have any questions, please leave them in the description box below and I will answer your questions. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.